have a voice in our heads, don't we? That voice allows us to think, comprehend, and contemplate our thoughts. It also helps us to talk to ourselves, which is perfectly not abnormal. Well, the voice in my head is definitely a bit different. Meet the voice in my head. And just like this stick figure, it only has the capacity of one brain cell. Now, let me just begin with a story that unfortunately I had to go through. So, it was a fine Saturday night, and I decided to go out for a party. Upon reaching there, someone approached me, trying to make small talk. 2 seconds later, I'm having this war inside my head because the voice in my head will not let me speak. What is your problem? Why won't you let me speak?
Because I said so.
Why are you not letting me open my mouth?
Because I said so.
Now I'm just standing there with my mouth half open because of the cold war that is going inside my head. And that person is just staring at me like, what is wrong with you? Oh, not a good experience. But fast forward, I was definitely labeled as a weirdo for the rest of the party. How do I know? Because everyone kept staring at me. Or so I think. While I'm a very socially awkward person, it may be very easy for some of you to make small talk without overanalyzing every word or sentence that you speak. And if you can, please hand over that superpower to me already. Actually, on a second note, let's just chuck that idea. For me to ask for that superpower would already take enough of my socially recharged energy, which is close to none. For some of you, it might be a piece of cake to talk to someone new, but for others, it may be not. But what actually goes behind our ability of not being able to socially interact with someone new? Let's have a look. Social anxiety. The defining feature of social anxiety, also referred to as social phobia, is the intense anxiety or fear of being judged, negatively evaluated, or rejected in a social performance, as described by the Anxiety and Depression Association of America. I would like to present 3 cases of it to give you a broader perspective on it. Some situations of social anxiety are excessive use of technology that does not involve any face-to-face conversations, excessive social isolations, and it also involves a fear of public speaking. Your physical symptoms may include blushing, nausea, trembling or shaking, and it may even make you feel dizzy at times. Your thoughts may come across as, I'm just going to embarrass myself. I don't want to fumble. I will stutter. I cannot do this. I will just end up saying something stupid. People also have this confusion in their minds whether they are suffering from social anxiety or are they just basically shy. Well, the main difference between the both of them is that if you are shy, those feelings and symptoms of nervousness will subside if you get comfortable to the situation. On the other hand, if you are suffering from social anxiety, those feelings or symptoms may even worsen. Social anxiety makes you avoid social situations altogether as it leads to very high levels of discomfort. I'm sitting here right now, seemingly calm, but there's a whirlwind of thoughts going inside my brain, thinking I might stutter, I might fumble, or I might mess something up anytime soon. Well, luckily by now, I haven't. So kudos to that. But if I can overcome my anxiety, which I can assure you took a great lot of efforts in the first place, then so can you. Now, I'm not telling you to start dancing on the stage and give a speech the moment you listen to this, because I know that is next to impossible. Instead, I would advise you to take small steps to overcome your anxiety, like practice ordering in a restaurant, saying hi to a new friend, try deep breathing, take help from the people you are comfortable around with and you love. Also, a study published in the Journal of Motivation and Emotion in 2015 also stated that selfless acts could help people who have social anxiety feel more at ease in social situations. But most importantly, Stop seeing your social anxiety in a negative light. Instead of saying, I'm so anxious I would not be able to do it, try saying, I've been through all of my anxious days and I'm still here. I can do it again and I will not let my anxiety overpower me. But honestly, the best thing that came out of this lockdown for me is not that I wouldn't have to socially interact with a lot of people, but instead deal with this and it's only one brain cell.